So tell me, do you want to live, work, or study in Canada? If so, this video is for you. Welcome to Dion's ESL Cyber Lounge YouTube channel. Today, we're going to talk about how CELPIP can help you on your pathway to Canada. This information is brought to you by TEFL Training and Recruitment. So we're going to talk about something called the CELPIP test and how it can help you with immigration to Canada. So in case you've never heard of the CELPIP test, I'm just going to give you a brief overview about what exactly the CELPIP test is. So here you can see it says, what is CELPIP? So CELPIP actually stands for the Canadian English Language Proficiency Index Program. It is a Canadian language proficiency test that is designed to assess an individual's English language skills. It measures the test taker's ability to understand and use English in everyday life situations. So the test has 4 components. It assesses your listening, reading, writing, and speaking skills. You'll find that similar across most English language proficiency exams, for example, IELTS. Next, the good thing about the CELPIP exam is that it can be used to satisfy language requirements in Canada. What do I mean? It can be used for immigration, employment, or academic purposes in Canada. The CELPIP exam is recognized by Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada, which we refer to as the IRCC, and it's commonly used as a proof of English language proficiency for immigration programs in Canada. So that is how CELPIP can help you to migrate to Canada. Let's take a look at the 2 main points about CELPIP and immigration. So we can see here that it says that CELPIP is good for demonstrating English language proficiency for meeting Canadian immigration programs. Therefore, taking the CELPIP exam can help individuals in their process of migrating to Canada because it does demonstrate your English language proficiency, which means that you don't just only have one option. For example, I must take the IELTS and do well. There are other options, and you can choose the exam that kind of matches your style. You matches what you like more. So everybody has their preferences. Some people prefer to do CELPIP, while others prefer to do IELTS. Here, this is just a general overview of some of the programs that I've seen and heard about. Keep in mind that I am not an immigration consultant and I am not an immigration expert. So this is just a general overview to see what kind of programs are out there. But it would be up to you to do more research to find out, of course, what kind of programs are available to you and what kind of programs you might qualify for. So there is a program called the Express Entry Program. And the Express Entry Program uses what's called the Comprehensive Rating System. In Canada, we call it the CRS for short. The CRS is used to rank candidates on a various amount of factors. For example, your age, if you have family in Canada, your employment history, things like that. There's a lot of different factors that it does rate. Also, if you have any Canadian work experiences, there are multiple factors. So, language proficiency, of course, is one of the crucial factors in doing the express entry program for getting residency in Canada. So, doing well on CELPIP does earn you points towards the CRS, and it boosts your overall CRS score. So you will have to do an English proficiency exam. Next, we have the Canadian Experience class. So the Canadian Experience class, from what I understand, is also under Express Entry, and this one targets individuals who have Canadian work experience. So it facilitates them to transition into getting residency in Canada. And of course, CELPIP is one of those exams that are accepted to meet the language requirement for this program. Next, we have the PNPs. Here you can see it says provincial nominee. So many Canadian provinces and territories have their own immigration programs, and those ones are called PNPs. These programs facilitate skilled workers to enter particular regions of Canada. The CELPIP exam, of course, fulfills the language requirement of a program like that too. And then we have the SDS, which is also called the Student Direct Stream. This one is great for international students, is what I hear. International students can also use their CELPIP results in their applications for study permits through the Student Direct Stream. One great resource to learn more about these Canadian immigration programs is on Facebook. I've actually seen a lot of information from people who have applied to these various programs. They're getting help from each other. They're asking each other about the requirements. They're asking each other about what they can do in different situations. So one resource I would say is to, if you want to learn more about the programs, is to check out what people are saying in the Facebook groups. But I'm also going to provide you with the website that is best for learning more about this program soon. So where should you begin? Here it is. Visit the official Government of Canada website. There are so many scams out there. You want to be careful. This is where you'll find the most, I would say, official information from Canada's government. Here you can see www.cic.gc.ca. I'll put this link in the description. There you can see the different kind of programs that you have and if you can qualify for doing one of those programs. So it says here, see what programs you can qualify for by going to this website. Next, you can also visit the CELPIP.ca website. So it's just www.celpip.ca. Again, I'll put this link in the description. And you can go to this website to learn more about the CELPIP exam if you've never heard of it. You can become familiar with the format of this exam, but you can also compare it to, say, IELTS for just seeing if you prefer this one or that one. Again, people have their preferences. So here, your first step, if you really are serious about migrating to Canada, of course, you're going to want to do research first. And I would say start with this link right here. Next, you know that you're going to need to fill some kind of language requirement. And if you're doing English language, you can definitely check out the CELPIP exam. But what you also want to look for is what CELPIP score is required for the program of your choice. And again, you can use groups and see what people are saying. And some people, of course, hire immigration professionals to assist them with this process too. Of course, that can be costly. After you do that, you would want to make a list of the requirements. You want to have a step-by-step to-do list of the different requirements to fulfill in order to migrate to Canada. Okay, so what's next? Let's talk about the research part. When you go to the Canadian immigration website, there is a particular spot where you can get more information on what kind of programs you might qualify. And here I just have it's very small because it's on the website. It says, what immigration programs can I apply for? So that would be, I think, a good starting area to see what kind of programs might be available to you in your position. Then, of course, you would need to definitely fulfill a language requirement. If you are going to be using the English language for fulfilling your language requirement, then of course you have IELTS that's available to you, but this one is CELPIP 2. CELPIP is specific to Canada. So go to the website and just take a look at the different resources, the formatting. They have examples for answering different questions on this exam and things like that, and see, would I prefer to do this exam or would I prefer to do the IELTS exam? And three, I do have a resource as well that is available, which I'm constantly working on and constantly upgrading and always adding more information to. So that is my Buy Me a Coffee website. You can go to www.buymeacoffee.com/Teacher Dion. When you go to the Buy Me a Coffee page, you can click on Extras, and there you will see some CELPIP information, but you can also click on Posts, and I do have just some tips, some written information, also some information to listen to as well, some audio clips that help you to fulfill tasks that need to be done on the CELPIP exam as well. So you can just look at that site as a resource site that can help you out if you do plan on doing the CELPIP exam. So here we have it. We're finally wrapping up. CELPIP resources and online classes is something that I in particular offer, and this is how I can assist you in fulfilling the language requirement aspect of migrating to Canada. So as I have mentioned, Dion's ESL Cyber Lounge is just a place where people can relax with their coffee and lounge and learn more about English language resources. And I have English language resources for English learners, for English teachers, and of course for people who need to do exams like this. If you need more information, I'm going to put this, of course, in the description box as well. You can email me at admin@dion'sESLcyberlounge.com. You can follow me on Facebook. So just facebook.com/Dion's ESL Cyber Lounge. And of course, I'm also on Instagram with the same handle of Dion's ESL Cyber Lounge. And then I hope that if you found this information useful, that you can take a look at my Buy Me a Coffee resource page, and you'll be able to see there, of course, all kind of different resources that I've mentioned to you before. So that site would be buymeacoffee.com/Teacher Dion. And also there, if you'd like, you can sign up for a meeting with me. You can sign up for CELPIP classes with me. The registration link is right there under the tab called Extras. And if you'd like to thank me, of course, you can actually buy me a coffee using this website as well, where I'll continue to sip my coffee and find different ways to assist people who need the assistance with English language or English language teaching in addition to English language learning. And I also do assist people in finding English language, mainly online jobs too. So I wish you all the best. Thanks again for coming to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Bye bye.